Hi guys, this is Larissa with Be You Beautiful One. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here. For those who have subscribed to my channel and didn't unsubscribe because I have not been posting, thank you so much for staying in connection with me. So when I post, you're there. Um, and those who have just been watching my video, not subscribed yet, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for your support. And those who are just new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad that you are here. You guys, it has been almost a year since I have actually posted to my channel. Um, as I like to say, life be lifing, things happen in life, and sometimes, you just have to prioritize how things work and function in your life, the capacity of what you can handle, and so forth, all fits into that. Maybe one day I'll be able to share a little bit about my journey over the past 12 months. And so forth, to give you some insight, but that's not what this video is about. But I just want to say, hey, 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 I'm back. I am going to post this video raw without editing. I'm doing that so that as soon as I finish this, I hit publish after I get it uploaded. And I figured that will sort of take some of the uh, overwhelming, like getting things perfected and before I posted and so forth. And then I just never post that because I have recorded several videos over the course of 2024 and just never even uploaded them to YouTube to press publish. So my goal is to record this as is without editing. So forgive me if you see any bumps and grooves or mishaps in my words or whatever have you. But yeah, I'm going to record this and just have a go at it. Okay. So these are some of the items that I will be using for my 2025 lineup. And I have basically been working out of grid journals all year long. I sort of was doing research on it um last year, and then this year I totally did not work out of a this planner at all. I had one grid journal that I worked out of, and even that, life is life. I'm just going to be real with you. Even that was not consistent because for some reason, it's just, everything just felt overwhelming to me. And again, I had to prioritize. I had to get to a place where I was just okay, even trying to select stickers to use and what washi tape. And I just was not enjoying the process. And so whenever I utilize my grid journal, it was just, if I was doing good to get words on paper, okay? And that tells you where I've been mentally in this space for the year 2024. The joy just wasn't there. And so what I've been doing over the past couple of months is sort of saying, hey, what is it that I really want? Because my desire is there, but what's holding me back? Why am I not functioning like I used to function? And so things just have to change, and that's just what it is. I don't know if you guys can relate to that or not, but that is just it without going into details. And maybe one day I will feel more comfortable in sharing that with you guys, or maybe as I go through this process, I'll share more with you a little bit at a time. But hey, keep your girl in prayer. I'll keep you in prayer, and let's just do this. And one reason why I really wanted to do this video is because I enjoy recording videos. I enjoy the creative process. I enjoy the connection through social media. I enjoy all of that. And it's a fun process to me. So, and it also holds me accountable. It also lets me see my growth. It also records my things that are happening in my life, So it's really, really important to me. Also, I decided to switch over to a journal process, or I should say, using journals to do my planners, to do my creative journaling, and so forth, because I like the bound system better versus right now in my life. I don't want to deal with uh, all the franken planning, all the changes in the disc and so forth. And I need to streamline my activities for right now. I need to make for sure my capacity is allowing me to be focused on the creative aspect of things and getting things out of my mind and onto paper and so forth. And I feel like going to a dot grid journal system will help me better with that, because I love journaling. I love scrapbooking. I love all paper things. I used to make my own journals. I still have all the supplies, and I actually thought about going back to making my journal, but I said this year, no, we're going to streamline the process. You're going to see all of those skill sets come into play for 2025, but I'm going to streamline the process of. And so if I could eliminate the making of planners, eliminate the making of journal books and so forth, and just enjoy the creative process within the contents of the book, I think that would just help me a lot better. Also, another reason why I'm switching into Archer and Olive journals is because I appreciate and value the consistency of paper quality. I've been shopping at different stationery companies, whether it be through like Amazon or directly through a company. And sometimes the quality is there, but other times it's not. And so for me, just to get my journals for one place so that I know that I have the type of paper quality that I need to be able to stamp, um, use the different markers and pens that I like to use, as well as it will withstand stickers and washi tape and even like paints and so forth. That's what I'm looking for. So over the next several months, I will introduce to you like some of my quality finds from other organizations. But for right now, I just want to hone in on making for sure of the consistency, so I'm not, because that was one of my frustrations that I had for 2024, going into 2024, is the consistency and quality of paper. And I just didn't want to do that, because if I start getting frustrated, I'll get turned off and I'll start losing focus and trying to figure out how I could fix something that I really don't like. And I'm trying to force myself to use something that I don't enjoy. And it just goes downhill from there. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of my whys as to why you're seeing this. And I won't be using all of these all the time or every day. And actually, one of them I will not be using at all. I'm just trying to make a decision as to which one I will be using. So I'm going to share with you my anticipated lineup for 2025, so I could go ahead and start getting those set up and start um, doing all the things so that I could be ready for 2025 when it comes, and not trying to do all the work when 2025 comes. So, okay, let's get started. I'm so excited. Okay, so first things first, I originally was not going to do a dated planner. I like the ability to say, you know what, if I don't do anything, I can just not do anything for that day, that week, or whatever, or I could redate something and so forth. And then Archer and Olive introduced a dated planner. So this one is in a B5 size. So it's a nice size without it being too small for me. I like to decorate. I'm a decorative planner. I told you I use stamps, washi tape, stickers, markers, all the good stuff. I use that. So this is the dated planner. Let me take it out. And the funny thing is I already did like a haul video of all the things that I got from different companies, as far as stickers, washi tapes, supplies, and even including, like, I did all of the journals that I got, and it never made it to to publish. So I'm condensing what I am showing you today, and throughout the remainder of this year or through the 2025, you'll see me introduce things as I need them. So, okay, this is the dated 2025 planner from Archer Olive. It is a B5 planner. This is an A5 planner, so you can sort of see the size difference here, or an A5 dotted journal, dot grid journal. So not a planner, but you can make anything into a planner, which is what I love about dot grids. But I was like, you know what? Let me just, I was really intrigued by it. And I love that the pages are based on dot grid paper, and so you still have that flexibility. And I love that the dotted lines give you the line that you need to sort of guide you as far as handwriting, where positioning of different elements are to be placed, and so forth. That's what I love about dot grid. It's just a great asset. So this is beautiful in here. It mimics the cover, and I love the cover. You guys, this is so pretty. It's gorgeous, and I love that it looks like a actual book, because it really is. Look at the spine here, and this is like I guess embossed, is engraved. I think embossed, but on the back side, there's no foil or whatever, but that's okay. I just think this is really pretty. And so inside the cover, you have that same pattern in the gold foil, which is gorgeous. You have This Book Belongs To, and then you get a couple of dot graded pages here, front to back. And then you have your 2025 calendar. And then you have your year at a glance. Now, for me, these spaces are very small. So I am not for sure if this is practical to use when you're talking about a year at a glance. For me, I would think if you come up like with the key to symbol like a birthday, anniversary, a holiday, or something to that effect, that would be great. This reminds me of a reading journal kind of thing where you mark off like every day you read, or something like that. but I don't want to do that in this book, but this is what it looks like to me. So I'm not for sure how I will be using this because the lines are very small. And so to me, it's not very practical for a year at a glance. What am I supposed to write in those little spaces? So even if you wrote super small, it's just not a lot of room. So yeah. Okay. And then you get some dot grid pages here, which I think could be fun. I'm thinking this would be great for like a vision board kind of thing. Um, you know, to spill out like your goals or something to that effect. On the first couple of pages there, you get one more here. Now, this has November and December 2024 in here. So it gives you plenty of room to practice. I didn't even set up for November because I was like, wait, I need to find stickers that will fit. All my stickers are a little bit bigger. So honestly, that's why I didn't do November. I still might do November just to practice some layouts. It's not December yet. Hey. So I might still do that, but I already know that for the monthly intro page, such as this, I will be covering this up. This is just not reflective of me. You know, so I will be doing something to introduce a month. Yeah, because that's not, yeah, I don't like those. uh, and I'll show you a couple of more. And then you have your monthly page. Now, what I like is that you do have a nice sidebar, and underneath here, you got plenty of space to add your different decorative elements if you decide to do that. A lot of room for doodling. You can make some additional lists. You have a list area over here if you decide to use that. But yeah, I love the simplicity of it. Not a lot, not any pre-deco. That's important to me, other than the monthly intro pages. Yeah. And then here is what the weekly spread looks like. This is very different for me. You have your Monday through Friday here, and you have your notes here, and then you have Saturday and Sunday. I am not particular about Saturday and Sunday being down here. I don't know if I will like that. So for the month of December in particularly, this will give me an opportunity to figure out if I want to shift my Saturday up to here, which to me makes more sense. And then to have this area as a note page, I would just have to, you know, of course, change this to Saturday and redate it, but I sort of like that better. And then having Sunday down here and using this either as a decorative spot or to make notes or so forth. So a couple of things that you could do there. But as I said, I really enjoy the dot grid because this gives you a guide to how to line things up. Even if you're writing things out, it gives you a guide so that your writing is a little bit more polished and so forth. Me, I don't know if it's because I'm a lefty. I notice after a while my handwriting starts to slant, no matter what I do to try to correct that, especially if I'm just focused on writing, it's going to slant. So I like this. Okay, and then so you have your other pages here, and then at the end of the month you have another page for your dot grid. So either I can use the dot grid before the monthly page as like a currently page, so that during the month I could say what I'm currently reading, what I'm currently focused on, if I'm taking a class or, you know, whatever have you, I can do that. Or I could do a month in review. I could do a memory page here. It's just a lot of things that you could do here. And then this is December. And again, here we go with that. So, of course, all the things are still the same within here. There's January. I'm the author of my own story. And yeah, it's just, so all of these will be covered. I mean, some of them are cool, but it's just not me. So it gives me a reason to incorporate my own elements to make this more visually pleasing for me. And then towards the back here, at the end of the year, you have some dot grid pages. You got several of them, and so you could do like a year in reflection. You can do some notes for what's coming up for 2026. I mean, oh my God, you know, but that is what you would do at the end of the year. You could do some budgeting pages or whatever have you, reflection and so forth there. And then back here you have a nice deep pocket, and actually I told you already, I had opened this up. I added another adhesive pocket to the back where I could just put like some additional stickers that I may want to use back here, or sticky notes or whatever have you. So that is that. Archer and Olive always includes 2 bookmarks. They use ribbons for their bookmarks. So you have this in the brown, and then you have their ampersand symbol on the end of one of the ribbons. So I like that. So that is the dated planner. And again, I was not going to use a dated planner this year, but I'm just going to give it a try. So my goal, I think the best way this will work for me is because I don't have a lot that I do. My schedule is pretty much consistent. And so I'll probably put like highlights of work here, then highlights of my personal time. As far as the schedule is concerned, maybe I'll include some routine items there, and so forth. But my schedule is pretty easy right now. So we'll see as the holiday pass, like what changes will be made. And then also in last year too, I was in a class. See, this is why I love doing this, is because now I remember around this time last year, I was taking a 13-week course. I was in class, like in person class, 3 times a week, and then 1 or 2 times a week, you know, we would be in class through Zoom. And then sometimes I also had to go in on the weekends for lab. So I'm thinking, yeah, I think everything just got out of sync then. That was a lot. That was intense. So yeah, thank you, Laura, for helping me to remember that. That probably attribute to me just being like, okay, whatever, you know. So, okay, back at it. So and I continue to take classes up until August. August was my last month of taking a class, like an official class, and I haven't taken one since. I'm like, I need a break. So yeah, so that's my dated planner. Okay, then I have this cute planner. And once I received it in the mail, I was just like, you know what, this is too cute. This is a B6 vegan leather dot grid journal. This one has 112 ultra thick pages, 160 GSM pages. This planner has 192 pages, 160 GSM pages, 14 months. So So for November is almost over with, but what I'll do is probably just go back in and fill everything out so that I have utilized that particular month. So this one is called Beekeeper. It is our Keeper of Bees, and it's a B6. This is so pretty, you guys. And I was telling my friend, I said, I can't use this. This will get messed up. It's like, even though it's vegan leather, it feels like suede, sort of. And it has the bee on the front. It is so pretty, guys. Look at the spine. So gorgeous. And what I was going to use this for, I am going to use it for, is something that I would keep in my bag that I carry with me, where I can make like notes, or I write down ideas and stuff. So like a commonplace book, I guess is what it is. But I was like, I can't carry this. This is going to get dirty. And so I just found on Archer and Olive that they did have a gel cover that fit B6. So I will be adding that to this journal here so that I can feel okay with putting it in my bag. But it won't cover up the beauty of it because it's clear. So, but in here it just has like a whole, I guess, honeycomb kind of thing. Not really, depending on how you look at it. But that's pretty. And then again, it just has the dot grids, and it has the bookmarks here, which is pretty. It complements the cover. Sort of like a teal blue-green color. Okay, and then in the back it has your pocket, just like a regular size journal, pencil loop, and the strap here. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Next, I have this one, and I'm excited about this because I tried to find square journals. Square journals are hard to find. In 2023, I started following a couple of people who just have Instagram sites. They're starting to get like their YouTube sites together, but they just looked like they were having tons of fun with the square journal, and I wanted one. And actually, I remember like a few years ago, there was like a warehouse bundle where you would get like a mystery. It was more than a few years ago, almost, I want to say 5 years ago. And I got a blue square journal, and I was like, blue? I don't like blue. And so I never used it. I've moved since. It's in one of my boxes, and I was trying to think of a way to even use that if I ever come across it, but I haven't come across it yet. So I had to just go ahead and order one. But last year I used a sketchbook. I got this off of Amazon, and for what I wanted to use it for, it just did not work. The way that it attracts the different leads of pencils, I didn't have different leads. The erasers that I had just wasn't up to par. I'm not saying that this was not good. I don't think I was good for this. And the pages were not white. They were like off-white, and so forth. So it didn't work. I had I had these in a 2-pack, and the one that I had, you could just, I might show it to you one day. I just stopped. I got discouraged, and it was just, I was in a race to find something to work, and then you know, I didn't have everything set up in time for the new year, so I was still trying to put things together, and I just didn't like that. So, you know, but that's why I'm like, yeah, let me just go with this. This particular one is called Storybook Vintage Olive, and it's an 8x8 dot grid journal. It has 160 pages, and I am just looking forward to using this square journal because I've just seen so many fun spreads, whether it be with the waterfalls or just, I don't know, just it just is it's a difference, you know, in how I see spreads, and I just can't wait to use this. So again, here's another one that looks like a beautiful vintage book. I just love it. It sort of has the same decorative elements, almost, not quite, as the main one here is the same decorative elements as my dated planner. This olive green, I just think it is so pretty, and I plan to use this as my reading journal. And then on the inside here is a beautiful decorative foil cover, inside cover. And again, you have your intro page, and the pages are basically white. It's like that cool kind of white. It's not like bright, 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 but it's still white. So I like that. But I'm just looking forward to this. And then here are the bookmarks there to match. Olive color there, very pretty. And there we go. And just very nice. I'm excited. I really am excited. And again, you have a pocket back here. I don't know what this is that got in here. I don't know if that was me or packaging. And then you have your olive strap here. So pretty. And these are just going to look so pretty on like I'm going to put these on my bookshelf throughout, you know, the year or two. I think it'd just be great to pass these on with the mindset that, you know, this is the way I can leave a legacy for my family. So, okay, so now I have two B5 journals that I'm debating about using. I don't know which one I want to use. So I'll show you this one first. Both of them are pretty. Look at that. That's like a leather bound book, vegan leather bound book. It's B5. This is called Minimal Floral, and it has 160 ultra thick pages, 160 GSM. And the way that I want to use this is like for creative / daily journaling. I do want a scripture writing journal, so I might actually use both. I would like to separate it out from like a regular journal versus having just like a scripture faith writing journal. But I was trying to figure out how to streamline so I don't have like all these different planners and journals and so forth. I just don't want a whole bunch. But I think it would be cool to have a creative journal versus a faith journal. So the creative journal will be, for me, my reflections. It'll be me referencing back to my dated planner to pull out different things that happen during the day and so forth, and recording it in here. So again, I just think this is very beautiful and simplistic. No foil on here. You have a basic spine, not as decorative, and then the back is blank. You have the matching elastic band, which I really like. I've seen journals before. You have like a pink journal and a blue band. I'm like, where did that come from? There's nothing else that hints to the blue band, you know, and it just never set right. I don't know. So it really, it all matters. Okay, and then in here is the decorative elements. I just think it's so pretty with the fine work. And then again, you have your standard dot grid with your ribbon. This is so pretty. And you have your pocket in the back. I gotta get used to opening it. You can hear it just like I'm brand new. Yeah. And the band is, it has enough elasticity so that as it expands with all the decorative elements. That's what I love about Archer and Olive, because basically a lot of their audience are decorative people. They use all the stickers and stamps and markers and washi tapes and all the other stuff, you know, you throw in there. So this is pretty. I'm not quite sure which one I will use. So let me show you the other one that I'm debating with. This one is the Storybook Vintage Olive B5 book. So it's just like my square journal. And this is so pretty. So same thing as my square journal, which is sort of like why I'm like, oh, this is pretty. But if I use both of them, I mean, I don't have to choose, because in that way I have two journals that are like this, and then two journals that are like this, and will look pretty for my display purposes. So yeah. But again, this is a B5 dot grid. And I like the B5s because it just gives you more room to write, more room to, you know, dice your pages up and be creative and all that good stuff. So yeah, same thing as my square journal here. I think I might be using both. I think I just resolved my problem. So now I just have to pick which one. So this is my dated, right? This is my reading journal. This is one that I will be carrying with me to write down ideas and notes and so forth. Quotes, whatever have you. And then these two, I have to just decide which one will be which. Will this be my faith planner, scripture writing? I don't want to say faith planner because it's not a faith planner, but like scripture writing. I like to write down songs. I like to highlight like passages, like what, you know, if I'm doing a devotional or something like that, I would put it in there. And I keep talking about that for this book. So maybe I will do my faith journal with this one and do my creative journaling in this one, which creative journaling is still doing like, again, like I said, daily highlights and what's going on in the world, that kind of stuff. I think will go in here. Yeah, I think that will take care of that. So, yay. Okay, so those are my journals for 2025. I'm excited and I can't wait to use them. So I know the ones that I will immediately work out of or are my reading journal, because that to me is a little bit more intricate got to get that set up in time, for the new year. A little bit more intricate kind of setup. Then I have my dated planner, which is not too bad, but I definitely want to make for sure I have the month of January um, set up, ready to go, so I don't have to, worry about that. And then my 2 other journals I want to have done before the beginning of the year, but they don't require the intensity of my reading journal, because my reading journal, I have to set it up. It's just a lot. I look forward to it. And this one, I really don't have to do anything. I might do like an intro page to it, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm excited. Yay. Okay. So tell me what you think. What will you be using for 2025? If you have a video showcasing what your lineup will be, please link it in the comment below, and I'll come and check you out and congratulate you and all that good stuff. And again, if you want to say hi, I would appreciate that. Leave a comment down below. And welcome, 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 welcome back to me. Yay. And I look forward to sharing more with you in the next month or so in preparation for 2025. Thank you for joining me. If you be so kind to go ahead and subscribe, like, and turn on your notification bell, I'll greatly appreciate it. Take care. Bye-bye.